Michael the Cahirley, and I'd like to pick up on the seismic change that the previous speaker has just referred to. We were warned about this for a very long time. And so when we declared a climate change, we were told the business model as usual could not continue, and we failed to take on that warning. Then we had COVID and we continued on with the same business model. And then we had the Fiscal Council over 10 years ago telling us that we were too reliant on particular sectors and in a small number of companies. We've got any amount of warnings, Minister. I'm not here to say that, but we were supposed to have transformative action. We should never be in this position. We're absolutely dealing with the dangerous, I can use many adjectives, I won't, who has the title of President of America, who's absolutely backing the genocide that's taking place in Gaza. I'm going to mention it every single time I stand up, supplying all of the arms to perpetrate the genocide that we're standing idly by. The same man that has now a trade war so that we're utterly deflected from what's happening. And so, of course, the government has to take action and look at this, but we need long-term action. We need transformative action. We should never, ever be in this position, but we should learn from it, having failed to learn from the other, COVID and climate change. We should diversify our economy. I see for the first time Údarás na Gaeltachta that recognising that they need to diversify in the markets, and they're now looking to Canada and elsewhere for their products. This should have been happening not just with Údarás, with all of the Enterprise Ireland and the IDA. We built up a reliance that's utterly unacceptable, and now that we have this crisis all over the world, we see Germany reigniting its economy through the arms industry. We see Ireland actually putting out what's known as a preliminary market engagement exercise to the market for drones or platforms for ostensibly useful functions, but then it goes on to say, can they be modified? Can they be modified to seamlessly deliver a strike capability? And they want the responses back to testing the market to see, is that possible? And our dual products, I think they have 7 times, increased by 7 times, that can be used for dual purposes. You know that, Minister. So I will work with you anytime if you begin to say we can't go on with business as usual. It's simply not possible. Our planet is endangered. The clock has moved forward, and we're now utterly reliant on an arms industry, because the European economy has utterly failed to behave in an intelligent manner, or the leaders, and they've gone down roads that have not helped us. And I've mentioned Germany in particular, and an arms industry, and that's what we're doing. And we're doing all of this, I might add, without having an action plan for business and human rights, something I've followed up. I think we're into our 6th year now. I might be wrong about the exact year, certainly more than 5 years without a human rights plan, because we can't get all of the departments to cooperate in relation to that. And we've set up a forum, which I welcome, a consultative group on international trade policy. I don't think Údarás na Gaeltachta is on that, even though Údarás na Gaeltachta alone, 154 million to North America in exports. Surely, Minister, surely what the previous speaker said about a forum, but an urgent task force to diversify our economy and to have balanced regional development. And we can't even attempt to do that because we don't have basic infrastructure like a sewage treatment plant in Carrow or one on the east side of Galway City, one of the 5 cities destined to grow. So we're going one direction all the time to save industries, which we need to save at this point because we're utterly reliant on them, without a parallel approach that's going to help us break our dependency.